I'm going to introduce to you two of the most talented people in Richmond, and maybe even the states of the United. And even more importantly, two of my favorite people in the world. I love them dearly, Shannon Gibson Brown and Joshua Wortham.
It's a lovely day today, so whatever you've got to do, you've got a lovely day to do it in, that's true. And I hope whatever you've got to do is something that can be done by two, for I'd really like to stay. It's a lovely day today, and whatever you've got to do, I'd be so happy to be doing it with you. But if you've got something that must be done, and it can only be done by one, there is nothing more to say, except it's a lovely day for saying it's a lovely day. It's a lovely day today, and whatever you've got to do, I'd be so happy to be doing it with you. But if you've got something that must be done, and it can only be done by one, there is nothing more to say, except it's a lovely day for saying it's a lovely day. Well, 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 will wonders never cease? I didn't like her, I couldn't stand her, I wouldn't have her, I never knew her, but now I do, and I could, and I would, and I know. She loves me, and to my amazement, I love her, knowing that she loves me. She loves me, true she doesn't know it. How could she, when she doesn't know it? Yesterday she loathed me, now today she likes me, and tomorrow, oh, my teeth ache from the urge to touch her. I'm speechless, for I mustn't tell her. It's wrong now, but it won't be long now before my love discovers that she and I are lovers. Imagine how surprised she's bound to be. She loves me, she loves me. I love her, isn't that a wonder? I wonder why I didn't want her. I wonder, that's the thing that matters. And matters are improving daily. Yesterday she loathed her, now today I love her, and tomorrow, oh, I'm tingling, such delicious tingles. I'm trembling, what the heck does that mean? I'm freezing, that's because it's cold out. But still I'm incandescent, and like some adolescent, I'd like to scrawl on every wall I see. She loves me, she loves me. Y'all already rowdier than the 3 o'clock people. They needed a nap. I'm so glad you took a nap and you're drinking. We need to just name the elephant in the room tonight about the false advertising on this program. If you saw the flyer or the marketing, there was a very young man with a lot less gray. So I apologize. He was not able to be here tonight. And we are not each other's Valentines, and neither of us are funny. So I'm not really sure who did the marketing, but we're here and you're here. So we're grateful.
Ooh, hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with us this evening. I told the last group that it was really good that I'm not feeling nervous, because it would make the whole picturing you in your underwear thing very awkward, because you're just right here. So
Please keep the tablecloths intact. Yeah.
And if you forgot your poncho and you're in the spit zone, sorry. So when Josh and I actually got to put together this whole set list, which was very exciting and daunting and whatever, but I wanted to make sure that we got some Disney in there, because I'm a big Disney fan, if you don't know. And so I wanted to make sure we did some Disney duets, and Josh was so kind to agree. This next song is from one of the newer Disney movies that maybe some of you haven't seen, Tangled, which is the telling of Rapunzel. All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see. Standing here, it's all so clear. I'm where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light. And it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light. And it's like the sky is new. And it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you.
All those days chasing down a daydream, all those years living in a blur, all that time never truly seeing things the way they were. Now she's here, shining in the starlight. Now she's here, suddenly I know. If she's here, it's crystal clear. It's where I meant to go. And at last I see the light. And it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light.
And it's like the sky is new. And it's warm and real and bright. And the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything is different now that I see you. Now that I see you. It don't get much sexier than that. All right, I know there was a promise of some Patsy Cline. I don't know if you know. It's kind of my thing. So we're gonna have a little bit of that here and there, starting now. Stupid Cupid, you're a real mean guy. I'd like to clip your wings so you can't fly. I'm in love and it's a crying shame, and I know that you're the one to blame. Hey, set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me. I can't do my homework and I can't think straight. I meet him every morning about 8:30. I'm acting like a lovesick fool. He's even got me carrying his books to school. Hey, set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me. Well, you mixed me up, but good right from the very start. Hey, go play Robin Hood with somebody else's heart. You got me jumping like a crazy clown, and I don't feature what you're putting down. Since I kissed your loving lips of wine, the thing that bothers me is I like it fine. Hey, set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me. Well, you mixed me up, but good right from the very start. Hey, go play Robin Hood with somebody else's heart. You got me jumping like a crazy clown, and I don't feature what you're putting down. Since I kissed your loving lips of wine, the thing that bothers me is I like it fine. Hey, set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me. Hey, set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me. Okay. With a crowd this intimate, we felt like we needed to do a little bit of audience participation. Now, we're gonna start off really easy, and we're gonna do a Mad Lib. I have to find it. Okay. Harken back to your English and remember what verbs, nouns, and adjectives are, and just shout them out, all right? So the first thing I'm gonna need is a name. Poindexter. Thank you, Kay. I'm gonna need a little more participating, okay? How about a place?
Italy.
Thank you, Anne. Italy.
She just got back.
Verb ending in ing.
Swimming.
Thank you. The swimming in Italy is lovely, I hear. Okay, and a food.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. You know, appropriate. Okay, that does not look like spaghetti, but I'm the only one who has to read it. Okay, adjective.
Luscious.
That's what we had last time.
She was out the door listening.
An adjective anyone can say when looking.
Well, I mean, when you're looking at us, how can you think of anything else but? Okay, a color. Purple. All right, purple. An animal.
Penguin. Penguin.
A penguin. And what's the penguin's name?
Zachary.
Zachary. Zachary the penguin. All right. A number, any number.
42.
42. And a noun. Foot.
I thought you said butt.
Is Archer playing this? I didn't know my 8-year-old was here, but okay. All right. This is a letter from a secret admirer written by all of us. My dearest Poindexter, you may not realize this yet, but I am your secret admirer. I first noticed you when you were in Italy. You were swimming and eating spaghetti. And I was immediately struck by how luscious you are. You may have noticed me sitting nearby. I have purple hair and was sitting with my pet penguin named Zachary. If you decide to write me, feel free to send it to 42 Foot Street. I hope to hear back from you soon. Sincerely, your secret admirer. I can't wait for the movie to come out.
My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? But don't change a hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is a Valentine's Day. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? But don't change a hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is a Valentine's Day. We had to include that song since today's show is Our Funny Valentines, right? It's kind of insulting, right? I mean, were you paying attention? Your looks are laughable, unphotographable. Oh, ouch. You're my favorite work of art, like a Picasso, maybe? I don't know. Is your figure less than Greek? Your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? I'd get slapped if I said that to somebody. But you put a nice tune to it. It's like saying, bless your heart in Valentine's songs. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry I watch them grow. You'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
We're all friends here, so I feel like I can tell you that I need to go stand over here for this song because Josh and I took so long figuring out who was going to sing what that I can't remember, and I need to look over his shoulder. And we're going to pretend I'm doing it for a different reason.
It's just an intimate moment. Someone should take a picture of this. Hello. It's a
Okay,
family show, Shannon.
sorry.
If anybody wants to dance, you're welcome to. Unforgettable, that's what you are.
Unforgettable, though near or far.
Like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been more
Unforgettable in every way.
and forevermore. That's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
He's gonna do this part by himself.
Like a song of love that clings to me.
How the thought of you does things to me.
Never before has someone been more
Unforgettable
unforgettable
in every way. And forevermore. That's how you'll stay.
That's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
See, look, now I'm back here. It's perfectly natural. All right, there are a couple songs in here that are not love songs. They're Shannon's ego songs. Sorry, it's just what it is. And this next one I've done many times in other shows, and I've always felt like I couldn't nail it. And so I'm going to keep putting it in shows that I can put it in until I feel like I get it exactly right. Now, the song is Meadowlark. It's from a musical called The Baker's Wife. And if I read the synopsis correctly, the baker and his wife are happily married, but then she decides she wants to maybe run off with a chauffeur Uber driver, something. And so she does, and then grass is not always greener on that side, so she comes back, and then the baker decides to go, oh, you were at your mother's that whole time. How nice. Welcome back. And she goes, no, but and he goes, nope, you're at your mother's. This never happened. Hallmark of a healthy marriage. We're gonna pretend that never happened. But anyway, this song is when she is torn between leaving for her Uber driver lover. When I was a girl, I had a favorite story of the meadowlark who lived where the river's wild. Her voice could match the angels in its glory, but she was blind. The lark was blind. An old king came and took her to his palace, where the walls were burnished bronze and golden braid, and he fed her fruit and nuts from an ivory chalice, and he prayed, sing for me, my meadowlark, sing for me on the silver morning, set me free, my meadowlark, and I'll buy you a priceless jewel and cloth and brocade of crewel, and I'll love you for life if you will sing for me. Then one day as the lark sang by the water, the god of the sun heard her in his flight, and her singing moved him so he came and brought her the gift of sight. He gave her sight, and she opened her eyes to the shimmer and the splendor of the beautiful young god, so proud and strong. And he called to the lark in a voice both rough and tender, come along, fly with me, my meadowlark, fly with me on the silver morning, past the sea where the dolphins bark. We will dance on the coral beaches, make a feast of the plums and peaches, just as far as your vision reaches. Fly with me. But the meadowlark said no, for the old king loved her so. She couldn't bear to wound his pride. So when the sun came down that day, and the king came down that day, he found his meadowlark had died. Every time I heard that part, I cried. So now I stand here starry-eyed and stormy. Oh, what if my heart was finally feeling numb? A beautiful young man appears before me, singing, come, oh, won't you come? And what can I do if finally, for the first time, the one I'm burning for returns the glow? If love has come at last, it's picked the worst time. Still I know I've got to go, fly away, my meadowlark, fly away on the silver morning. If I stay, I'll grow to curse the dark. So it's off where the days won't find me. I know I leave wounds behind me, but I won't let tomorrow find me back this way. Before my path once again can blind me. Fly away. And we won't wait to say goodbye. My beautiful young man, and thank you very much. The rest of the show will be sung by Josh Wortham. No, but we can't. Because guess what? There's more Patsy. Now, Patsy saw some stuff in her life, and she sang a lot about cheating hearts and lovesick blues and honky-tonk angels and like kind of some man-hating stuff, which I'm all for. But for this particular event, we needed to find some love songs, and I think we found a few. See the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise on a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me. See the marketplace in old Algiers. Send me photographs and souvenirs. Just remember, when a dream appears, you belong to me. I'll be so alone without you. Maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember, till you're home again, you belong to me. I'm gonna be so alone without you. And I'm hoping maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember, till you're home again, you belong to me. Embarrassed my poor husband with that one last show when he was here. I made everyone look at him, and if you know my husband, he hated it. It was great. Got a feeling 'cause I'm blue, oh Lord, since my daddy said goodbye. I don't know what I'm gonna do. All I do is sit and cry. Oh Lord, that last long day he said goodbye. Oh Lord, I thought I would die. He'll do ya, he'll do me. He's got the kind of loving. Oh Lord, I love to hear him when he calls me sweet baby. What a beautiful dream. I used to think it all over. I've lost my heart, it seems. I have grown so used to that man somehow. And I'm nobody's sugar baby now, 'cause I'm lonesome. I got the lovesick blues. Now I'm in love in love with a wonderful guy. That's what's the matter with me. Now I'm in love with a wonderful guy, but he don't care about me. Well, I've tried and I've tried to keep him satisfied, but he just wouldn't stay. But now that he is leaving, this is all I've got to say. Got a feeling 'cause I'm blue, oh Lord, since my daddy said goodbye. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've lost my heart, it seems. I've grown so used to that man somehow, and I'm nobody's sugar baby now, 'cause I'm lonesome. I got the lovesick blues.
Now is the contest to find out which couple here has been together the longest. This is going to be a very different game than it was this afternoon. Oh,
This afternoon we were going like 80, 100,
Right.
110.
And someone asked to clarify that is consecutively.
Yes, and the same person.
So.
We did have some technical questions, the same person.
So if you've been married longer than 20 years, would you stand up, please? Married. Oh, ooh. Oh, that's a fun. No, together for 20 years.
We'll take together. Yeah. That's right.
Have you been together longer than 30 years? Stay standing. If it's less than 30, sit down.
They're only 25. That's why they had to sit.
Okay.
Married for 40 years. Oh. 45. 50. Your wife disagrees with you. Oh, no, not yet. No. How many years? 60.
Nothing says happy 60 like jelly beans.
Is anybody here on their first date tonight? I'm so sorry. It's your last, I assure you. After.
He'll fight you for that one.
It's a long hike back there.
I know. It was. This song is dedicated to people who stay married for 60 years. Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world did I do? Oh, crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy crazy for loving you for 60 years. Okay, remember before we were all listening to podcasts about murder? That's just me, never mind. And iPods and MP3s. There was
You're so young and hip, Shannon.
I know. A thing called the radio. And on that radio, on any easy listening station across the nation, there was a little show called Delilah After Dark. Delilah. I know she's still on, but murder. It's more fun. So she'd take calls from people, and they tell the really sad story about like how they lost their leg and then they missed their someone or whatever. And so that she would pick the perfect song for them, and it would go a little bit like this.
Hi, Delilah.
Oh, hello, listener.
My name is Josh. I used to listen to your show all the time when I was growing up. I'd fall asleep at night and hear all the dedications. People would call in for their loved ones, and I would cry myself to sleep because I didn't have anyone to dedicate a song to.
Tell me more about crying yourself to sleep. I mean, go on.
But but I do have someone special in my life now, and I wonder if you could pick a special song just for us.
Oh, I have several. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me. Lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me strength 'cause you believed I'm everything I am because you love me. How do I live without you? I want to know. How do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I will always love you. I will always love you. Bittersweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need. And I will always love you. Tell me it's not worth fighting for. You can't tell me it's not worth dying for. You know it's true. Everything I do it for you. There's no love like your love, and no other could give more love. There's nowhere unless you're there all the time, all the way, yeah. And can you feel more Disney? The love tonight. It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. And when the night wind starts to sing a lonesome lullaby, it helps to think we're sleeping underneath that same big sky. Somewhere out there, if love can see us through, there will be together somewhere out there, out where dreams come true. You're here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Josh put that together, and I really like it. Okay, Josh and I are both wearing shoes that hurt our feet, so we're gonna take a break, and you guys can get some more refreshments, and in about 15, we'll come back and do some more. Quick foot update. They still hurt, but it was nice to get a break. Maybe, we'll see. Yeah, I know, then you won't be able to see me. Look. I'm here! God, it's pitiful. Okay. All right.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I laughed at love cause I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. I changed my mind, love's just fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby. Ooh, feels good. Hold me, baby. I want to love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. Gotta tell this world that you're mine, 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 mine. I chew my nails and I twiddle my thumb. I'm real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, you're driving me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I want to love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. Gotta tell this world that you're... Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I should have stretched. Woo! The old gray Mary ain't what she used to be. Feel free to fill my cup, Lord. So I want to share with you a story from my 5th grade year. True story. I had a crush on Rebecca Miller. It was a very different time in my life. And I got her permission recently at a high school reunion to share this story, so you can Facebook stalk her if you want. But Rebecca Miller was president of our class. She was a cheerleader. She was a grade A student. She was top notch. She was like primo. This is who you want to be dating. So I'm like, I'm going to do something different. I want to woo her in a special way to make sure I seal the deal, right? So I practiced and practiced for a few weeks, and then one night I called her up. I picked up my clear telephone. You remember those? Mm-hmm. And I called and I said, "Hey, Rebecca, this is Josh." Josh Wortham. We go to school together. I sit behind you in social studies. Yeah, that's me. Listen, Rebecca, there's something I wanted to say to you. And then I laid the phone down, and I picked up my auto harp, as any sexy fifth grader would. Picked up my auto harp, I began to strum and play and sing this song. Wise men say only fools rush in fifth grade, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay after school? Would it be a sin? Yes, at that age. If I can't help falling in love with you. Start to strum harder here. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand as we walk down the hall. Take my whole life to at least until summer break. For I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you. I finished that song, and I picked up my phone, and I heard those magic words. If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. Right? Let me tell you, when we caught up at the reunion, I dodged a bullet, okay?
I'll be loving you always, with a love that's true, always. When the things you've planned need a helping hand, I will understand always, always. Days may not be fair, always. That's when I'll be there, always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day, and not for just a year, but always. Days may not be fair, always. That's when I'll be there, always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day, and not for just a year, but always. I try to sing that one to my 8-year-old at bedtime, and he pulls a Rebecca Miller on me.
You're so funny. This next song has long been a favorite of mine from Company, Being Alive. And in the beginning of this, Bobby is annoyed with the idea of having someone in his life, someone to hold you too close, someone to hurt you too deep. And then the reality hits him that he does want somebody. Someone to hold you too close, someone to hurt you too deep, someone to sit in your chair, to ruin your sleep, to make you aware of being alive, being alive. Someone to need you too much, someone to know you too well, someone to pull you up short, to put you through hell and give you support is being alive, being alive, being alive. Someone you have to let in, someone whose feelings you spare, someone who, like it or not, will want you to share a little, a lot, is being alive, being alive. Someone to crowd you with love, someone to force you to care, someone to make you come through, who'll always be there, as frightened as you, of being alive, being alive, being alive, being alive. Somebody hold me too close, somebody hurt me too deep, somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive, being alive. Somebody need me too much, somebody know me too well, somebody pull me up short and put me through hell and give me support for being alive. Make me alive, make me alive, make me confused, mock me with praise. Let me be used, vary my days, but alone is alone, not alive. Somebody crowd me with love, somebody force me to care, somebody let me come through, I'll always be there, as frightened as you, to help us survive, being alive,
think I speak for all of us when I say, holy crap. That is just stunningly beautiful. And it was really fun watching all of you have some very visceral reactions to that song. Josh will enjoy that later. I myself am on too many mood stabilizer medications to cry. But I feel you. I feel you. Okay. It's funny because it's true. So I thought I would tell a funny story to bring us back up after that feels fest. And Josh and I do gigs together a lot. We do Patsy. We do at retirement communities and some nursing homes and stuff like that. And they always ask if we're a couple. And, we always have that funny, oh, he wishes, she wishes. But there was one time we didn't. And we were on a vacation in Nag's Head with friends and family. And I was pregnant. And I was just starting to show because I was eating vacation food and it was like coming out and I was like, yeah, I look pregnant. And everybody on the vacation wanted to go do like sand dunes and things that require physical exertion. And Josh and I are not into that. So we were like, we're going to go find something else to do. And Josh said, I'm going to go get a haircut. Let's find a barber where I get a haircut. So we both went to the barber for him to get a haircut. And the little lady who was cutting his hair, I think, just assumed that we were together with our and we just kind of let her. We just let her think it. So, baby, we're going to find out what it is next week. And somewhere in Kentucky, Josh's mom's ears perked up, but she didn't know why. What am I feeling? Grandbaby? And we let her think that, and it was really kind of fun to not correct somebody. But it is funny that people always just assume that. I guess it's just that magnetism we have. I'm back in baby's arms. How I've missed those loving arms. I'm back where I belong, back in baby's arms. Don't know why we quarrel. We never did before. Since we found out how it hurts, I bet we never quarrel anymore. I'm back in baby's arms. How I've missed those loving arms. I'm back where I belong, back in baby's arms. Thought I didn't need his love till he took it away. Now I'm back where I belong, and in my baby's arms I'm gonna stay. I'm back in baby's arms. How I've missed those loving arms. I'm back where I belong, back in baby's arms. Back in baby's arms. Back in baby's arms. Guess what time it is? Audience participation! Yay! This time, I need a couple who is willing to participate in a fun little game called the Newlywed Game. Don't make me pick you, because I will. All right. Yay, Caitlin and Scott. Okay. Look, he even used his one good arm. Okay, so you know the deal. I'm going to ask a question. Caitlin, you'll write down your answer. I want Scott to come up with his answer. We're going to see if they match. Okay? What is Caitlin's biggest pet peeve? Look, she's writing already. She's writing already. We have a match! Woo! Tardiness. Nice. Awesome.
She's my new favorite.
Prizes. All right. Okay, who's next?
all at once, please. Here we go.
Okay, good. Yay. You pick on my friends. Okay. Jesse and Sarah, I forgot to ask Caitlin and Scott how long they've been together. You guys are practically newlyweds, right? What, 2 years? Or married? They've been married like 15 times. Okay, so three different times. Okay, how long cumulatively have you been a couple? 5 years. Okay, so the last show, we did this with 3 couples who were all together for a considerable amount of time, and none of them got a match. And so, there we go. Matching. Okay. Okay, so Jesse and Sarah, can you remind me how many years you've been married? 4. I put the microphone on Sarah's face, Jesse. 4 years. Okay. I want you to tell me who is Sarah's celebrity crush.
It can be local. It can be local celebrities.
They all look like him, by the way.
Oh, good. All right, tell us who it is.
Pedro Pascal.
All right, what did you put? Keanu Reeves. Okay, Pedro. I mean, it's not wrong. Good. Okay. That's a good answer. Good answer. You still get a consolation prize for participating. I know. All right. Okay. All right, Dan and Jim, wait, are we at 25 years? 25 years. Okay. All right. I want you to tell me what is... Why are you looking so scared? I want you to tell me what is the item of clothing you own that he hates the most. What do you... I think Jim has an answer already in his head. No. You don't? I thought this would be easy.
Reverse it.
We could reverse it. You know what? We'll do it.
We wear the same clothes.
We'll let them reverse it. Okay. All right. What do you think the answer is?
Wait, hang on.
Everybody pay attention to Jim.
Some of us have to work tomorrow.
I have no idea. Babe.
All right. What do we got?
Well, I have a couple of pairs of funky shoes that he doesn't particularly care for.
Funky shoes. Awesome.
Which is a great name for a band, by the way.
It is. Thank you for participating, my friends. That's fun. I'm going to leave that on here so that the next time I use this whiteboard, I'm going to go, why does it say funky shoes? That's weird. Did you give them ring pops? Because I hear they're great for proposing. Okay. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? All right, I promise this is the last Shannon ego song. Oh. Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. Remember me once in a while. Please promise me you'll try. When you find that once again you long to take your heart back and be free, if you ever find a moment, spare a thought for me. We never said our love was evergreen or as unchanging as the sea. But please promise me that sometimes you will think of me. Think of all the things we've shared and seen. Don't think about the things which might have been. Think of me waking silent and resigned. Imagine me trying too hard to put you from my mind. Recall those days, look back on all those times. Think of the things we'll never do. There will never be a day when I won't think of you.
Can it be Shannon? Bravo! Long ago, it seems so long ago, how young and innocent we were. She may not remember me, but I remember.
We never said our love was evergreen or as unchanging as the sea. But please promise me that sometimes you will think of me. My mom used to make me sing that in front of her friends when I was little. All right, guys, we're winding down to the last two. I know, but they're good ones. So, more Disney! I'm sorry, Cameron.
I can show you the world shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming.
A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear that now I'm in a whole new world with you.
Now I'm in a whole new world with you.
Unbelievable sights, indescribable feelings, soaring, tumbling, freewheeling through an endless diamond sky. A whole new world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
100,000
Hold your
things
breath,
to
it gets
see.
better.
I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go back to where I
whole
used to
new
be. Every turn a surprise.
A new horizon
Every
to
moment
pursue.
red letter. I'll chase them anywhere. There's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you.
A whole new world.
A whole new world.
That's where we'll be.
That's where we'll be.
A thrilling chase.
A wondrous place for you and me. Before we sing our last song, I just want to say thank you again for coming out, being on the stage with us, and being such a super fun audience. It has been so cool. How can I tell you what is in my heart? How can I measure each and every part? How can I tell you how much I love you? How can I measure just how much I do?
How much do I love you? I'll tell you no lie. How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? How many times a day do I think of you? How many roses are sprinkled with dew? How far would I travel to be where you are? How far is the journey from here to a star? And if I ever lost you, how much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? How much do I love you? I'll tell you no lie. How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky?
How many times a day do I think of you? How many roses are sprinkled with dew? How far would I travel to be where you are? How far is the journey from here to a star?
is the ocean? How high is the sky?